Welcome everyone. Hi, I am Sairam Prabhu, Senior Software Developer in vConnect Services. Here I am going to explain about how to create extension on Google Chrome. The editor I am going to use is in this session is Visual Studio Code and JavaScript and Materialize.css is to develop the password generator. For the time being, I am going to create. I have already created the all codes and I will explain all the codes what I have made right now. First thing, we need to create a manifest.json file. This file is used to while you are uploading your extension to the Google Chrome. This particular file is very much important, and we have a lot of parameters in this file. I will explain one by one. Manifest version. Manifest version is the version we need to include. Since we have three manifest version, two is supported by all the browsers, that is current Chrome browsers, and the name of the extension what we are going to give, that is vConnect services password generator, and the description of the extension is generate password with preferred text, lowercase, uppercase, and number and symbol. The next is a version number of this particular password generator. If we are going to enhance anything in the future, we can change this version and we can upload it again. The next, we need to create two icons. One icon is to be one icon as this, and the second icon, if you go to more tools and extension, you can see this here. You all the extension what you have deployed right now in your Google Chrome, everything will be comes over here. In this, this is the one icon. This need to be in 128 cross 128 pixel. This is one, and the next one is this one, and this need to be in smaller than that. And then which particular file need to be pop-up, that is which HTML file has been included in the for this particular pop-up, that we need to give. I have created in the name of password and generator.html. And next one is permission tab. It is active tab. It's a simple one, and I will explain the next one is password generated HTML file. In password generated HTML file, I will explain the style first, so it will be easy to go over the HTML file. Right now, here we have three text boxes. One is for length, one is for preferred text, and other one is for generated password to show the generated password. And we have four checkboxes. One is lowercase, uppercase, special characters, and number. And one button, that is generate button. If we click generate button, it will generate the password. And two icons. One is for copy to clipboard, and other one is to clear the generated password. I will show how it works. I'm giving preferred text, the password length is going to be 10, and next one is the preferred text is high and generated. Right now you see the password has been generated, and the other thing it has been displaying, it is in progress bar, that your password is strength, that is to show the strength of the password, if it is weak or very weak, like that, if average, strong, like that, it will come with that. You can see over. So this is what the present in HTML file. I'll explain the in HTML file. First of all, I have linked to two style sheet. One is materialize.css style sheet, and the other one is style.css style sheet, and basic boilerplate HTML code in head. And then in the div, I have two text boxes. One is preferred text and a password length. And next thing is going to be four check boxes: lowercase, uppercase, number, and special characters. Those four are check boxes. And we have another and we have a generate button. This is the button. This is the code for button, and another text box, which is password generated text box. And here I have clipboard to copy to clipboard, that icon, and again I have close icon. That one is to clear the password. This code is responsible for progress bar, and this is a message. It will display once you click copy to the clipboard, that particular checkbox. This message will be getting displayed. And this is the footer, and here I have mentioned my this is the footer. in the password generator, and here I have mentioned my company name, and if you click that particular link it will go to our company website. Please visit our website. We are doing a lot of software development related works for all the business needs right now in the current world. And I have mentioned two different I have linked to two different JavaScript files. One is metallizement.js for the styling purpose, and the other one is password generator.js file. Here only we are implementing all the logics to generate the password. I will explain the password generated file. Right now I have created a lot of constant variables to get DOM object values in the HTML files. The DOM object, with the help of get element by ID, I have mentioned all the IDs in the HTML files. With the help of that get element by ID, I am getting the value of length, password length, common word, that is preferred text, lowercase, uppercase, number, and symbol. These four variable will hold whether it has been checked, the checkbox has been checked or not. And then this for generate button, and next two is response. The next result is responsible for getting the value of the result, text box, and clipboard and clear is to copy to clipboard and clear the result, and the last one is for progress bar. And after that we are going to create 5 different functions to generate a password. Basically for a password generator we are using random function, that is map.random. It's a random function in a JavaScript. I hope everyone knows how it works. Right now in the random function I am going to generate the values from 0 to 26. Since it is going to for this particular function is responsible to create a lowercase alphabets, and the math.floor function we used while creating a random number, it will generate with decimals, the result with decimals. So I'm using floor function to eliminate the decimals, and this is and I am using a string function called from character to code. This particular function is responsible to convert the ASCII code, that is ASCII code value, the characters. I hope everyone knows what is ASCII code. And from 97 plus 26, that is from 97 to 122, the ASCII letters is A to Z, small letter A to Z, and then 65 to 90, it's for capital A to capital Z. This two particular function is responsible for creating a random number, creating password for lowercase and uppercase. And next thing is generate for numbers. Numbers in this is 0 to 9, and for 0 to 9 the ASCII character is 48 to 57. So I have mentioned here it as a 48, and for this particular random function it will generate 10 numbers. The same thing what we have mentioned above. And then this particular function is responsible for generating the random number with symbols. I have predefinedly mentioned some symbols in the keyboard that we can use as a password. Same thing what I have explained above. And the last function is used for getting the preferred text. If you enter a preferred text inside this particular text box, then that particular preferred text will be replicated in the password for a simplicity. And for this we are using this particular function. And next we are going to create an object with key value pair. The key value pair that was mentioned it over here is with a key, and the value is going to be the function name what we have mentioned above, what I have explained above. Those function names will be mentioned as a value, and we have for initiating that particular function we have some keys: lower, upper, number, symbol, and common word. This is the object. And next thing is event listener. I have created an event listener. While clicking on generate button, we are going to capture all the DOM objects that already I have mentioned it over there, and I'm going to get the values from the DOM object. Value of length, that is what is the length they have given right now over there, and then whether they have checked the lower checkbox, that is lowercase checkbox, uppercase checkbox, number checkbox, and symbol checkbox, and a preferred text. I'm getting all those values, and I'm passing all those values to the newly going to create a password generated function. Right now I have created the next thing, we need to create a password generator function. In that particular function we need to pass all the values that we have got in this particular event, what in the particular click event. And I'm passing all those values over here, that is lower, upper, number, symbol, length, and common word. And right now here it is going to be the heart of our particular project, how we are going to create the random number. In this we have 4 different steps. First one is we are initiating a particular variable, that is password generated, to hold our generated password. Next one is we are going to filter what are the checked boxes, what are the boxes that has been checked while creating a random number. And the next one, we need to loop over all those functions that was created over here, and we need to generate a password with the help of that. And we need finally we need to return the password what we have generated in this particular function. First thing for this, we need to check whether they have clicked any of the checkboxes. If the user didn't check any checkboxes at the time of creating a creating password, nothing need to be returned, since that is the logic I have implemented over here. So in the lower, upper, symbol, and number, we will get whether it has been true or false. With the help of that, we can get the count over here. Okay, and we are checking that count. If the count is 0, we are returning nothing. If else, we are showing the progress bar. And next thing, we are going to create an array of object. In that array of object, this particular array of object is responsible for filtering what are the checkboxes only checked. It will eliminate the other objects, that is other checkboxes, other object checkboxes that is not has been checked. With the help of filter function, we are using this. We are passing the object, that is this particular object, in this particular item of object into it, and we are filtering only the checkboxes that has been checked in the password generator. And this particular for loop only we are going to generate the password. And this I'm giving this particular array of object, that is this array of object, into a for loop. In that particular for loop, I'm getting one by one, which one by one object, whether it has been checked. I'm passing all those things into the function name as a constant. This one is a constant variable, and I'm getting that particular function name. If you see this lower, I mentioned over here. This is the key value. This is the key value. I have mentioned it over here. This particular key value will trigger in this particular line. This is random function. Well, already we have mentioned it as an object with key value pair. That is, key is to call that particular function. This value, it will call this all this functions. So this line of code will call the function, and it will generate the password. And this line of code, why I have mentioned it over here in the sense to slice it in the sense if to the length what they have given. So if the password exceed the length what they have given, so at the particular point of time I'm going to slice it in the sense to the particular length what they have given. And this set of codes is responsible to show the strength of the password with some parameters. There is nothing to explain in this. You can see it will be very easy. It's basically about my logic. And the next thing is going to be I'm returning the final password what I have generated, and I'm storing in the constant variable, and I'm returning the password over to the this function. And in the result here I am having the result object, that is result constant variable, and I'm passing this particular password to the value for this variable. and we have other two functions. One is to copy to clipboard, and other one is clearing the generated password. Copy to clipboard, it's a simple one. You can get it in the, you can get this code or anywhere over there. In this we need to create a text area, and we need to copy the value, that is generated password value, to the text area, and we need to execute the copy command. After copy command executed, we can remove from the text area object from the DOM, that is HTML DOM. So we can remove it. That's it. This particular function is responsible for clearing the generated result. Right now, that's it. This is how the code is realized to generate. This is simple code, nothing difficult in it. I will run the password generated file in the extension in the Chrome. You can give any preferred length, that is 15 or maybe 715, with name of Baba, lower, upper, special characters. Maybe 15 is so long to memorize, so we can have it as 8. You can see the password has been generated with all characters. P with lower, U with upper, number, special characters, and the name. You can copy. The password has been copied to the clipboard, and you can test it to the anywhere, wherever you need the password. That's it. And the next thing, how we are going to upload this password generator to your Google Chrome. For that, click on this icon and go to more tools, extensions. I am already included, so I'm going to remove this. I'm removing this. Here, click on load package, load unpackaged, and go to that particular folder. And note that manifest file need to be present in this particular password generator folder, in the first place itself. Select it. You can get it done. Right now it has been included. You can test it all over here.